After a lot of research, I just got the Weber Genesis grill. This is the E-335, and in this video, I am going to put this together, show you all the dimensions, and then give my review on it. Now, before I unbox it, I want to point out two key things. This is the natural gas version. If you want the propane tank version, you can get that as well. Just make sure you get the right box. And it weighs more than 140 pounds. Now it looks like they just want me to break down the whole box, so let's do it. Okay, I got the main cardboard out of the way. Looks like I probably need to snap these off. And right on top are the instructions. It comes with the owner's manual in multiple languages and the assembly guide. And there's even an app with 3D instructions. But I'm not sure why you'd need an app, because this seems pretty straightforward. I'm getting there. It's a lot of pieces. You do need another person to get the main grill off of the rest of the frame, so just keep that in mind. I could have probably lifted that by myself, but that's not really the smartest thing to do. Let's keep on going. It's just gonna be funsies. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I will show you all that in detail, but first, I gotta clean this place up. Putting it together was straightforward. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes. I only needed help to lift the top piece and put it in place on the frame. Otherwise, I did it all by myself. I did use a power screwdriver, but everything's really easy to put together and everything clips into place as well. Now, this is the Weber Genesis E-335, and those letters and numbers all mean something. E means that it has a porcelain enamel lid and cast iron grates. If you go with the S model, you're going to be looking at stainless steel all through the front. The first 3 is for the number of main burners. And you can see here that it has 3 main burners. The next 3 is for how many burner types it has. Now, if it just had these 3 burners and that was it, it would be a number 1. But this also has this additional burner here for a sear burner, and it has a dedicated 12,000 BTU side burner. So because it has the main burners, the sear burner, and the side burner, that's a number 3 as well. And to talk to BTUs real quick here, the sear burner is a 13,000 BTU, and the entire burn is a 39,000 BTU. Now to the final number, the number 5, that is just the current generation of the Weber Genesis. So if you see that 5 change, you're going to be looking at a newer or older series. Now these burners are a standout element. They're actually tapered to generate consistent pressure with flames directed above. So they really keep things clean and the burners aren't going to get clogged up. because they are covered. And these cooking grates are very smartly designed to help the grease go all the way down into the drip tray, which I'll show you in a moment. And on the top here, you are not just limited to the standard grates. It actually comes with an additional element, and that's this very cool accessory that once in lets you install a variety of additional accessories. And then of course you have your indirect heat area up above, a really nice thermometer right on the front. And I know Weber has gone into some digital options and I saw pretty mixed reviews on those. I really think that this is a key piece. Now, obviously I'm gonna need to grill something here, but before I do, I will need to hook it up. And I do want to talk just to the rest of the details on this grill and give you measurements. It has hooks on both sides. These are on the right and these are on the left, exact same hooks. The front knobs are very clean and straightforward. And then underneath, there's the drip tray. And I think this is so brilliant. It's a really nice clean tray that is actually locked in place, so very easy to wipe down. And then it goes right into this little tray below that you can get more of these foil little containers, so easily pop those in over time. Now I will tell you that it will still get gross underneath, easy to rinse that out, not too bad. Now I have the natural gas hookup, so I'm gonna show you how long that is in a moment, but let me measure everything else first because that is, without question, the biggest question my husband and I had was how wide is it between the feet? How far back does it go? Just the details that the listing doesn't provide. Now it is 58 inches long, and then this base is 34 inches long, and the casters are 29 inches apart on the front by 21 inches on the back. Now it is probably about 27 inches deep when you take in how far this extends. And one really nice part is when you open it up, it doesn't really make it much deeper. I would give it 30 inches to be safe, and the reality is you probably want just a little more space since this will get hot. Now, the natural gas hose is right on the left side when you're looking at the grill, and once I have it as pulled out as tightly as I can, it's almost 9 feet long. And it does come with its own quick release valve and the instructions on how to put that all together. It's only been 5 days and we've already cooked 3 dinners on this. It truly is amazing. I love, and I missed originally pointing out, that it has hooks on this side, which is great for the large dirty grill right here. If you want to take off this piece and add in any of the different Weber craft cookware elements, you can. And down here is perfect for having all those add-ons. I already got the roasting basket and I've ordered the griddle as well. It is such a joy to cook with. And I've also cooked with the side burner, so I've used all of the elements on this and everything works perfectly. It heats up instantly. Just be sure you're pressing the ignition as you turn on each of the burners, as they're far enough apart from each other that they each need to be ignited separately. But past that, super, super clean, fantastic to cook with, such a joy, and is definitely elevating so many family meals and giving us a much easier cleanup. Now for cleanup, I mostly use a really standard spun stainless steel brush, as you do not want to use bristle brushes just in case the bristles come off. But I really enjoy the sponge brushes like Grill Art as well. These are just really rewarding, and you can pop off that sponge and throw it in your dishwasher as well for a quick clean. Overall, this is one of the best purchases my husband and I have made in a while. We are thrilled with it, and I know you'll be as well. The Genesis E-335.